Hello and welcome to this week's Comic Roast. I'm your host, Scott. You can find me on Twitter at XHorseandX, and I'm here with Mike. You can find on Twitter at Review and Roast. You can find our Facebook at facebook.com/Review and Roast, and our Instagram at, you guessed it, Instagram.com/Review and Roast. Today, we are still on the hunt for Wolverine, and today we're going to be talking to you about Mystery in Madripoor, number 2. 1 X-Men down, 5 to go. The new femme fatales claim their first victim, but not their last. What is Magneto's connection to Logan's disappearance? Can Storm, Kitty, Domino, and Jubilee survive when the whole city is hunting them?
Circles the globe in search of a listener. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I feel like there's probably a much longer synopsis in the book.
It's not really. But
This one was a bit confusing to me.
yeah, see, this one here that I'm looking at in the actual comic is as follows. When an attempt to steal Wolverine's corpse went wrong, a closely held secret began to leak out. Logan's body is missing. Psylocke, Kitty Pryde, Jubilee, Storm, and Rogue, and Domino have banded together to track it down, starting in Madripoor. Their search led them straight into the hands of the femme fatales. Kitty, Domino, and Jubilee were barely able to escape, leaving Psylocke, Rogue, and Storm in their clutches.
Right. So in mine, it asks, can Storm, Kitty, Domino, Jubilee survive? In yours, it does say that Storm was captured, which is what
And
kind
Rogue
of
and Psylocke.
Yeah, right, correct.
Dig it.
Which was a little odd when I was reading this earlier, but I was like, I don't have the book in front of me. I'll just go off the interwebs.
Right.
But yes, Storm was captured. Who's that dude that popped in at the end of the first one?
Magneto?
No, the guy that they were fighting in the beginning of this one.
The beginning of this one. Who are they fighting here? Hold up.
Did you not read it?
Yeah, I read it, but hang on.
The pink dude.
The chick?
No, they cut the hands off.
Yeah, you on the wrong book, son.
Am I?
That's Adamantium Agenda. That's Sinister.
Yep.
Hey! So, we're going to do Mystery at Madripoor number 2 with Psylocke,
Wow.
Rogue,
Well, I just read all
and
three at
Storm
once.
captured.
Yes. That's right, because what's her face? Jesus,
Good old what's-her-face doing stuff.
Was it Kitty?
Yep. Cut his hands off.
No, I was
Yeah, I know.
phased through the floor.
Correct.
With Domino and Jubilee so they can to get their escape.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they all seem to be pretty well knowledgeable about the infrastructure of Madripoor, but I guess they all spent quite a bit of time there in the past.
Yeah, in one way, shape, or form. Well, not all of them. I think it was...
Well, Kitty
in
definitely,
particular. She's
yeah.
the one that's basically tour guiding them around for Night on the Town.
Right, yeah, because she, in the past, has spent a lot of time here with Wolverine, so she kind of knows, all the secrets and stuff of, how to get around. And,
Yep.
I mean, you're staring at it. You might as well go with it.
Which part are you trying to talk about?
The book.
Yeah, so keep going. I'm not going to read the book, but what I'm saying is basically they're trying to figure out a way to get back around. So they're working their way up the, your typical working your way up the food chain. So they're going place to place trying to figure stuff out.
Well, yeah. I mean, they had to go in a little bit of a hiding first to
to
patch
get their
up
shit
Domino
together.
or whatever. But,
Right.
yeah, and then they kind of did the whole, let's hiding in plain sight kind of thing where they just kind of jazzed up their outfits. And
Right, and then they're going to hit the casinos and bars and whatnot to... And then finally they get a hold of somebody that gives them a little information. But then I think it just trails off after that, if I'm not mistaken. They don't make any real headway after that.
No, but they go back to the captured ones. And, they start to talk about Storm and the reason why the satellite...
Yeah, this is
launch
basically a straight-up setup book for the next book, unfortunately. So, being that the first one was a setup book for the series, I feel like this one is just setting up the next group of things. Nothing really gets resolved in this book other than the fact that now we know Magneto is actually captured as well with in the same containment area as Rogue and Storm.
Right.
Psylocke is sitting there at the clutches of whichever, is it Sapphire? Yeah, Sapphire, because Sapphire's the soul leader, and she wants Psylocke's soul, blah, blah, whatever. So basically, the three that are free are looking for answers. They finally get somebody that they're going to get answers out of, but then it cuts back to the captured ones in the containment, and honestly, the book ends. So
Not particularly, because then you got the hell's her name? Viper?
yeah.
She's the one that's basically in charge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you do find out that she was hired by somebody to do
Right.
this. So her and her team are there at the will of somebody else. And she's like, hey, just so you know, like, we're doing awesome, but, this one's eating a lot of souls. And he's like, yeah, that's what she does.
Yep.
Next. He's like, okay. So actually, she does take a little too far. And, you know what? I almost don't know if I can get past it, but I think we need to. I mean, I'm sure you've read a lot more of X-Men in the past than I have.
In
but,
the past, yeah.
I've never seen Magneto look like that, I guess I can say.
Like a Greek god?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ.
No,
He's like,
he always does.
He's like bigger than Thor. He's got long hair. He's all like ripped.
He's looked like that before, for sure.
I'm just used to the old ass man.
Well, you're used to watching Ian McKellen play him or whatever.
Yep.
Like that's what most people know. So,
Well,
but-
that or what's the younger guy?
I mean,
I can't think of his name.
oh, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
Um,
but even still, like,
yeah, but that's fine. Yeah, but in comics, did you know Deadpool looks 4 times bigger than Ryan Reynolds? You know what I mean? He's a giant hulking muscular thing
still.
in almost every case.
I get it.
Well, especially when in the first appearance in the New Mutants, Deadpool was like super jacked. Nowadays, he's a little regular sized, let's say.
Well, I don't know. Usually, when you think Magneto, you think the weird suit, the cape, the helmet to block, the mental stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of that is too. Again, it's the movies. Everyone thinks Wolverine is 6'3". He's 5'2".
Yeah, that's
So-
why they wanted Danzig to play him.
So that's just a thing. So, anyways, yeah, no, I get it, but yeah, he's the appearances change all the time.
No,
So-
I get it. I'm not complaining. I'm just it threw me for a little bit. That's all. I was like, that's a really weird looking Magneto.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is. It does set. It's kind of a setup, pretty much a setup, but they do like hint at a few other things that we don't, exactly want to talk about, and then there's something at the end that we're probably not going to mention either. You know
No,
what I
it
mean?
can't really. Basically, what's her name? Sapphire is playing with her food as far as.
That's a great way to put
best
it.
way to
Yeah.
put it, really.
Yeah.
She's just fawning over Psylocke and her, delicious.
Oh, you
soul.
can probably feed me for months,
Yeah,
if not
so-
years.
And that's how she keeps her sustainability. So
It makes her stronger.
Yeah, right. So she's
Which is very roguish, if you ask me. It's,
yeah,
they're very similar.
yeah, except for she doesn't get their powers.
Yeah, she just enhances her own.
Right. So, yeah. So, anyways, I mean, again, pretty good book. Nothing special on this one, to be honest. I don't really think it was fantastic. I do, I as much as I like the jumpy nature of most of these books, sometimes you kind of just want to see some people doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like once they had Domino and them were running around town, I was kind of like, oh, all right, this is fun. You know what I mean? But then it cuts right back to something else. I'm like, oh, jeez. So I get it, though, because we're trying to cram a lot into a little. So I'm numbering this thing. And my number's dropping, I think. I don't remember what I gave the first one. But I'm going to give this one a 6.5.
It's quite a drop.
Is it? What did I give the first one?
8.5.
Hey-yo. You
I
suck.
actually still really like this one. The jumping around didn't bother me so much. Plus, I just like it's, I don't know, sort of refreshing to read a book with a bunch of characters I'm not familiar with. Maybe that's, why I'm still so high on it or whatever. But no,
Look,
I really liked it. I didn't think
Like
it
I
was...
said, with the exception, the best part of the book was when the three of them ran out to the casino. You know, that was like fun. They were like hitting the bar, hitting the casino, like jazzing it up, kicking a little ass.
Yeah, that was
I don't
awesome.
know. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, a lot of it. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole thing. But for me, I'm gonna throw a 7.5 in there. Yarp. So anywho,
Still a good book.
yeah, that was Mysteries in.
Mystery in Madripoor.
Yes, Mystery in Madripoor number 2 from the Hunt for Wolverine series. And don't forget to stay tuned for the next week when we'll have Weapon Lost number 3. And then the following week after that will be Adamantium Agenda number 3. And so on and so forth for the next few months here. So that's our show for today. You can find me on Twitter at XSourceNext. You can find Mike at Review and Roast. And you can find our Facebook, facebook.com/Review and Roast. And our Instagram at instagram.com/Review and Toast. Alrighty, folks. Have a good one.